Welcome back, everyone. Hope you enjoy your inner peace time together today. We got quite a few people here. Hello, everyone. Let me see who are Mr. Paul. I already seen him today, so I won't say hi. I'm just gonna say good night after this. Hello, Mr. Wesker. Say that again, Miss Brenda. Good to see you, Miss Eileen, Miss Eileen and Irene. Okay. And Linear, Linear. Okay, thank you. I like that. And Miss Catherine and Helen. Yes, good to see you. Thank you. Uh, in fact, for the note, just want to, before I forget, I record this, so I will post this in our YouTube channel for my journey. So check looking for the video in the playlist My Journey. Okay, so from now on you can find, if you miss or you need to go somewhere else, don't worry, the record will be there for you. Okay, and so who else? Miss April, good to see you. Hope you are doing fine. And Miss Sakao too, Mr. Anand, and who else? Well, that's probably it. Okay, thank you very much. Oh, hello, Mr. Anand, good to see you. Where is the youngster beside Mr. Wesker? Anyway, now today I have some good story that I'd like to share with you too. However, do not leave just yet after the end because there are going to be some announcement from our, I would like to call her my assistant, but she is beyond and is more than my assistant. I would say, I couldn't say secretary. I just call my staff, my team. Okay, so let's go with that. Okay, she wanna say something and share with you after this. And so I will be out of the picture after our session, but she's gonna be joining you later on. Okay, so what is the thing I like to share with you? In fact, it's come from the thing that Mr. Paul asked me earlier about resolution. And I think maybe it's a good time for me to share with that. You maybe wonder too about whenever you are, if you recall, joining the full moon of peace, why do we make a resolution? What would it do to us? What is the benefit for doing such action? So that's today we're gonna talk about that. And it's quite universal because resolution are known to the West as wishing, not wishy-washy, wishing. It is something quite not new concept. Okay, so that's we're gonna talk about that in the Buddhist perspective, but it can be applied to many beliefs or many practices as well. So let's take a look today. Okay, but if you have question anything, we are open. You can type or you can open your mind by sending your thumbs or raising your hand and asking right away. That is also possible. Let me speak first, okay? So let's begin with our wisdom today that I share with you. I think it's going to help you open your view about this thing too, because it also, in fact, quite helpful of how you're going to live and practice in your daily life as well. Wisdom here. Okay. Resolution or making a wish upon a star. I like that because well, it's a nice word though. But well, since I'm in the city now, I couldn't see the star much. I have to be in a mountain. But still, sometimes when you go to the mountain, too many trees, you cannot see the sky anyway. Anyway, there's this solution. Let's get back to that. This is something that is quite one of the major important factor that also making everyone to be success as well in their living their life. Resolution, what is it? Well, if you compare to that in a simple term, resolution or making a wish, it is like a roadmap for our life. It's kind of like when you want to go somewhere, you need a map or a GPS. And in order to do so, if let's say if you want to go from California to Washington D.C., you need a map, right? So you're gonna have to go to uh, the gas station, buy a map from there. But now they probably don't buy a map anymore. They use a GPS instead. You know, therefore it is like a GPS too. But in order to reach there, you need some gas, fill in your car and drive over there, right? Same thing too. When making a resolution alone, it won't be fulfilled. It needs something that is called merit. It is what required to make your wish or become fulfilled, or make resolution, or make your wish come true. And this merit, in the Buddhist concept, or in the scientific term, they call this as the pure energy. When it's created when doing good deed, and once it's doing good deed, it's stored in the mind of the person or a doer. And in fact, no one can take it away, even though if, let's say, you have done good deed and some robber come, give me your merit. It won't work that way, but it can be shared, but it cannot be taken away. Okay, because it only belong to the doer alone, and that's it's deplete when you use. Therefore, let's say you have a bigger wish. Let's say you want to be the president of United States. If you're I just put that. I forget about that. I was gonna say if you want to be rich, I would say that, yeah, easier. But your merit energy is not enough. It won't be happening, but it will still there. If you make a wish, for example, let's say in this glass, yes, if the bottom, let's say you have filled water, but it's not full yet, that means the merit is not complete. Therefore, it won't be happening. But once it's full, all your wish come true. But if you make a lot of wish, let's say, I want to be rich, I want to be handsome, I want to be famous. So it's kind of like you have 3 classes already. So you're gonna have to fulfill all the classes. That way, how it can make it happen. But if you have a lot of wish, when you make a wish each time, let's say, may I be healthy, may I looking good, may I be very rich, may I be very smart. Yes, it's gonna take some time to be fulfilled. Therefore, if you have only one wish, it could come faster. But if that wish is way beyond your capability, for example, you are very poor, but you want to be rich. If you want to be rich, it's gonna take some time to get it fulfilled. But when it's fulfilled, it's come in a way that you do not expect at all. Maybe some, for example, you want to be rich, but you are very poor. You don't have any chance of making success or become famous like Elon Musk who owns Tesla. But how are you gonna get it? When the money is fulfilled, it will make it happen. For example, one day you just walk in and you found a lottery, and you just, you know, pick it up, and it just happened to that day. It's, it's announced on the news that this number won't win a lotto. It just happened to be in your hand, and that's how it works. It's kind of like that. And so this is how the merit is being fulfilled, and therefore, but remember, when you use it, it's gone. When it's gone, does it mean it's gonna be over? No, 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 no. Therefore, if you know that it's gone, it's gonna give you some sign. In our temple, our master taught us that when something bad happened to you, for example, there is a car accident, that's a warning sign that the merit begin to deplete. So what you need to do is you must refill your merit, do more good deeds, so that way there won't be opportunity for the merit to be depleted. But each merit or each something good deed that you do is give the fruit differently. Therefore, for example, if you give, you share, you receive. If you are uh, helping friends, they will helping you back. It is something that how the merit is working. So therefore, each of the action you perform is give the fruit differently. Thus, when you make a merit, just make sure it's covered. So that way you won't be deplete or making yourself lacking some way or another. Okay, and now, and how to make a resolution though, when we get back about putting the merit aside, how we make a resolution, that's what we talk about today. This is something that's quite important. It is something that normally do is before you're gonna do something or after if you uh, finish doing that and make a resolution of after. But mostly, normally they do is they make a wish first before they're gonna do. For example, let's say you are going to clean your living room, or you're gonna do some, you're gonna go to the church and help clean the church. Okay, let's do that. It's easy. And today, oh, you have determination. I want to clean the church and make so that people come, they can feel good and having more faith, and they can do a lot of activity when they have the clean place for them to do. When you come to this, before you're going to clean, you make a resolution. Focus your mind inside. The best place my master taught that should be at the center, but if you cannot yet, any place is fine. When your mind becomes relaxed and focused, the strength of the resolution will be more effective when the focus is on. If your mind doesn't focus well, it will be quite not having enough strength. So focus on this part. Just like you meditate, when you feel good, you make a wish. When you make a wish, if your wish fulfilled, it will come without you expecting it or not. Have you ever had that when you just thought, today I want to have some KFC, and the next day it just come right away? That's because you have enough uh, attracting energy or merit that bring whatever you wish come true. It's kind of like that. And so, after you make a resolution, what would be the good resolution? Anyone, the answer is anything that is at least on the path of virtue and good conduct. There are examples too that my master taught that people, whenever they do good deed, they like to, for example, I want to be rich. Yes, that's it. I want to be rich. Just one wish. I want to be rich. The solution is also kind of like your genie. You know, so but then when the merits deliver the fruit, make your wish come true, you can be rich. But in what way? For some people, they become rich through gambling. They become rich, or doing illegal tradings, or selling drugs or alcohol, or however they are doing that, making other people suffer. So that's in here. When you make a rich, make sure it's on the path of virtue and good conduct. And if you are Buddhist, the Buddhists also recommend in here is that I only quote in hands for the Buddhists, but if you don't have to be the Buddhist, you don't have to. But for the Buddhist, my master taught that make sure it end at the end that you enter Nirvana like the Buddha, like that. So that way you can follow his footsteps. But depend, if you're not a Buddhist and you want to go to Nirvana, it's all welcome. It's a public place for anyone to access, as long as the requirement fulfilled, or you have enough money to go. That's how it is. And this is the solution. However, you can make the solution for yourself and for others as well. It doesn't have to be you alone. But remember, whenever you make a resolution, the first person who are going to receive it is the doer, or those who make a wish. So if you wish for world peace, for everyone to be peace, you're gonna get it first before anyone else, because you want the world peace and everyone to be happy, because your mind already become open. You want to share. That's when you are making everyone to be happy. Your mind, yourself, your life become peaceful and happy first. Then you can share and making other people to feel like that too. And this is why making a resolution when you are meditating, it is something that making yourself direct toward your goal. So that's everyone. Whenever you meditate, before the end of your meditation, when you want to quit, spend a little bit of your time sending your good compassion, your kindness to everyone, and also make a wish for yourself at the end. And so that's you can find yourself in a way that can make you be more successful according to whatever you wish. Okay, so that it is something that I like to share. Hopefully this answer to your question, Mr. Paul. Okay. However, is it not clear or something, we can also be asking, or now is the time for chance before we gonna passing on. Hopefully you just learn something there. Okay. But it is for KFC. Yes. Hopefully tomorrow or someday, right, Mr. Paul? KFC. Yes. Just kidding. All right. Okay. So before we part today, I'd like to announcement something for those who are here or those who are watching on the video later on the record. Just for everyone, especially if you come late after our meditation, is that all the record of my journey, whether it's for me or other teaching monk, we're gonna recording it and post it on our YouTube channel so you can have easy access over there. But from the last week, I'm not the one recording it, so I'm gonna have to ask maybe if they still have it or not. So we can post it over there. But anyway, just for information, I'd like to make announcements. What next is just for you, those of you who are missing. Here is in our my journey, just the continuation for that encourage everyone to practice meditation regularly. 5-10 minutes is up to you. We have live inner peace daily. We broadcasting on Facebook Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. For Wednesday, we're gonna have my journey like this for everyone to come join and meditate and learn something lightly, more deeper in detail, more than inner peace Sunday, and continue on from my own course in deeper knowledge. Okay. However, whenever you meditate, this is something that I like to announce further. Is that yeah, my journey? Yeah, we know that already. So, but anyone who have missed, my journey is every Wednesday in Zoom. Okay, and there will be various teaching monk come join as well. Next week we have a new teaching monk and our MC will announce later. But the new program, but not especially every week, every Saturday when there are no my own course, like this week and the week after, we have a new program called, well, you already know about this, but yes, it's gonna be in new form. It's Good Q&A. That's whenever you practice meditation or you have question, just like in the my own here. There is a post in our Facebook that I highlight in here. You can see on the screen. You can send a question, send it to us, and every Saturday we will, me and my other teaching monk, we also taking turn. If he doesn't available, I will be filling in instead to answer the question that you ask. So that way you can learn from different perspective and more in detail. And this also could be about meditation, about your daily life and things like Mr. Paul asks about resolution, something like that. This is something that we can do. And so hopefully this can be a open new perspective for you to learn and experience more. And that is can also help with your meditation as well. And that is something that I like to address. So after this, everyone, hopefully you can send in question, okay? And yes, now we got a new poster. We have our special event on February 26th. Don't want to miss that. Right, Mr. Anand? So you are next to the temple, so you already come. You can join us too. Okay, anyone who are not near the temple, you can join us online. This is gonna be big event. And I'm sure Mr. Paul gonna be having fun lighting the candle for everyone. Maybe he can take a photo. Hey, Aline, this is candle for you. Hey, April, this is candle for you. You know, something like that. This can also be happen. So, but make sure you Mr. Paul is on the field. Okay. Now, as for our room right now, I like to put it in here, but I'm sure it's gonna be this room. But if it change, there will be update ahead of time. But everyone know already. And last but not least, for those who are missing this new, yes, we just posted today. My on level 1 class B. It will be start on next month on March 6th until April 10th. Anyone who interested or having someone that you like to recommend on, now is the time we are open for application. Anyone can apply as well. So that's everyone. Hopefully they can get benefit from you what you're sharing in here as well. And last but not least, yes, our podcast. Now I'm gonna posting episode 19 tonight. So hopefully you come join listen because these are very profound. And I part of this that I become so focused on this is that I learned from my master. This is the first lesson that really impressed me when I was in university. That making me interest in Buddhism. This is so explained so well that can help you open your worldwide view. it's nothing too deep into Buddhist, but it's in general that's suitable for everyone. So this is something that I like to recommend, and it's already been translated in English. So and next is Porisat. Yes, now Mr. Paul, he had read the script, he know everything, but don't ask him yet because we are making in a progress. So it's still currently progressing. It's gonna be fun. And so hopefully you like it too. And last but not least, now it's on episode 4, just posting today as well. And in depth of meditation, explaining more about the method of practice. So hope you like it, and I hope you enjoy our session tonight and come back again next time. Next time will be a new teaching month. And so hopefully you enjoy with his session as well. And so Miss I think it's my turn to turn my microphone to you now.
Okay, thank you very much ค่ะหลวงพี่ Okay, before หลวงพี่ go, we come to pay respect to หลวงพี่ together. 1, 2, 3 นมัสการค่ะ
Group photo too, okay? Group photo.
Oh, group photo. Okay.
Okay. 1, 2, 3 smile. Okay. Okay.
Okay. How was it for today? Like everybody, how was your feel? Or everybody want, like, does anybody want to share something? Let's go said Mr. Paul. Eileen says she's very happy. Yeah, like for me, today I work and I finish my work at 6 p.m. and I go back home and take a shower, and after that I preparing myself for joy my on today. It's like every day after before I go to bed I have to meditation, but for today I meditation with everybody. So like I think I meditation with everybody make me feel more relaxed, more peace and happy than I do it by myself. So everybody, does anyone want to share something? Oh, Miss Anand, you got a haircut.
No, not yet.
I
How long, Mr. Paul, are you going to be there?
How
Oh, he
long?
doesn't see.
Again?
Someone phone ringing.
Sorry, I'm going to be.
Ah,
Sorry, what did you ask? How long I'm going to be in Thailand?
The Zoom.